Okay, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to all traders all around the globe. Welcome back again to my live trading room here in the Philippines. And uh, Same as our broadcast yesterday, I was able to figure out the problem on our audio. So let me set up some of my uh, links so we can also have this created in my um, Facebook page, which is RAFX, wherein I review or I post some of my trade ideas there that could be helpful for traders that is trying to learn on how to trade FX. They can so that they can use it as a skill in their um, in growing their capital or um, trading for a particular prop firm. So for me, I started as well as a forex trader, trading my own capital, and then I bumped into people wherein uh, they give me or I got an idea. So instead of putting my own money to trade, so I was um, able to leverage a proprietary company that is that gave me rather a capital to trade with forex and uh, lessen my risk exposure because I do not trade anymore my own money. Instead, I am trading the capital entrusted by the proprietary firm, and then once I have a profit, we split the profit. It depends on the property or the company that you are trading with. Some proprietary firm um, has a profit split of 30-70. Some are 50-50, which is the prop firm that I am working with, which is the Fiverr. So I encourage you to try and visit their proprietary firm. And yeah, they have a very competitive um, advantages in the proprietary firm space. So moving on with our um, live trades today, or in our trading room today. Again, we are going to review some of the forex pairs: oil, silver, uranium, and crypto. So, just a disclaimer that all the information that you are going to hear or see here is just for informational purposes only. This is not a advice to buy or sell a particular asset, but a guide for you if you want to get exposed into this uh, trading and investing space. So let's start with the review on uh, forex market. So the first pair that we are about to review is AUD CAD. So based on my chart, AUD CAD is in uptrend, and yesterday it tried to bounce back into this area here, okay, by that bullish candle there. So if you are wanting, or if I am in my case, I want to trade this one, since the trend or uptrend is still intact, I will try to visit or check the 1 hour time frame if that will give me a good entry trigger. So what are the entry trigger that I am looking in the 1 hour time frame? So one is I need to have these three indicators here to get into a confluence, meaning they should agree on the bias that we are trying to trade. So for example, since in the daily chart the trend is uptrend, we are looking for a long or buy opportunity. So for me, I am doing that by looking into the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame, and then look for the confluence of my trend follower baseline, my confirmation, and my confirmation too. So here, the confluence that I'm looking for, since for buy opportunity, the trend follower should have shown me the uh, buy stop indicator, which is this green one, and then the price must be at least above this 50 baseline here, which is the red uh, line, that one. And then once that the answer for that is yes, then I'll check my confirmation if it has a buy signal as well. So for me, the buy signal is for this one is this one here. So 1 and 2 already have confluence, and then the next one that I need to consult is my confirmation too. So for me to go into trade, this confirmation should, or this yellow line, which is the market sentiment, should go above the buy zone. So we have a two zones here. The upper one is the the buy zone, and the lower one here is the sell zone. So I need this for me to trade this pair. So this indicator should move into this area here. So as you can see, as of the moment, it is not yet complete. So the confirmation to market sentiment is at 48.47324 for now. So although we have a 1 and 2 confirmation or confluence, I will not get into this trade because my third indicator is still not showing. So if I follow my mentor and master VP of the No Nonsense Forex, one of the indicator as well that we are looking for is the volume indicator. So yes, so those are the indicators that help me trade in paper, or in paper assets, and in the global market. So if you don't know who is VP, he is the founder and creator of the No Nonsense Forex YouTube channel, which teaches how to trade forex. And if you visit his site or his channel, you will also learn how to trade global markets. Okay, so that's it for the AUD CAD. So again, I'm not going to trade this one yet because my third confirmation is not yet confirmed. So the next pair is AUDCHF. AUDCHF is as well on the uptrend, but I will skip this because the price is way far from the um, market structure, which is this baseline here, the 50 baseline. So I'll skip that one and I'll move to the next pair. So the next pair is Aud Jpy. So I am actively on this trade, as you will see on those indicators and lines. The white line is my entry. The yellow, this yellow here, is actually my final uh, target price. So based since we are a trend trader here, trend follower trader, that's just a one target that I have. But if the price reaches it, I will still uh, consult the indicators that we have if we need to exit or trade. But if this is the first time that I see AUD JPY and that is the price in here, I will not consider to trade this because again, the price already moved far from the baseline. So next is AUD NCD. For AUD NCD, it is not yet clear on what trend because the price is moving in this area, which is going up and down on the two baseline that we are using. But if you notice, the price is already above the 200 baseline. That means that we are, or AUDNCD is trying to recover the uptrend. But in this case, I am not yet convinced that this is the start of it because the 50 baseline is still below the 200 baseline. If in the coming days the red baseline here crosses in the 200 baseline, then that's the time when I check the 1 hour time frame to look for entry trigger. But for now, I'll just consider AUD and CD as one of the uh, pair that I need to monitor. By the way, I am monitoring each candle in daily and 4 hour time frame. So that is I like those time frames because it enables me to trade while still have a work in 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 a corporate job and do my other passion, which is trading. So obviously I have two passion. I like programming and I also like trading. So I combine those two as a source of income. The programming is my active income, and trading, hopefully this I can build a base, a large amount of base that it will give me soon a good passive income. But yeah, anyway, that's a good segue for this trading room. So the next pair that we have is CAD CHF. So as you can see, the price, the trend is still uptrend, but the price already went up from too far from the baseline. So I'll skip this pair as well. So next is CAD JPY. So the same. CAD JPY is an uptrend, but the price is currently too far from the baseline. So I'll skip this one as well. CHF JPY, I am still on this trade, and I'm still holding it because so far the indicators in the 1 day and 4 hour is still telling me to hold this trade. I don't see any reason for now at this moment to exit this trade. Okay, but again, if I am out not on this trade, and let's say that is the chart that I'm seeing, I will consider to trade this one if this candle closes above the 50 baseline here. So once it's there, then I will revisit 1 hour time frame and see if I have a good entry trigger that will give us a good entry. So the next pair is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is in a downtrend, and the price is far from the baseline, so I will skip this one as well. So next is Eurocad. So Eurocad is also in a downtrend at this moment. It started its downtrend on February 2nd, because the price closed below the 200 baseline and continue its descent up to now, but I don't see any good opportunity to trade here, because for me, I need to trade if the price is near on a market structure, which is the 50 and the 200 baseline. So I'll skip this pair for now. Next is Euro CHF. The same. Euro CHF is in, a, in an uptrend, but the price is too far from the market structure, which is the 50 baseline. So I will skip this one as well. So next pair is Euro GBP. So for Euro GBP, obviously it also just started its downtrend, but the price is far from the baseline, so I will skip this one. So if you are a not using um, the daily chart, you can use this indicators as well. So you can, let's say you are trading 15 minutes. So in a 15-minute chart, you have the downtrend, which is actually in confluence with the higher time frame. So for me, if I am trading this one, I will wait for the same indicators, this to the price to get back near in here, and then the stop, the sell stop will show, which is that red dot here. It should show here, and then I will see a good uh, sell indicator here, and this confirmation 2 should be in the sell zone. So that's the time that I will trade if I am trading on the lower time frame. So since I am using the higher time frame as my trades, so I am just focused on 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. Okay. So Euro JPY is an uptrend, but the price is again far from the baseline, which is the red line there, our 50 or my 50 baseline. So I will skip this one. Euro NCD is in a downtrend. Okay, and yeah, I think this is the price is now moving towards the baseline, so I will just flag it to revisit it later as well. So what I usually do, if I plug a pair, because it is giving me a signal in the daily time frame, okay, then I will go to the 1 hour time frame and check if that will give me a signal. So in this case, what is the trading opportunity that I am looking for? I am looking for a sell or short trade opportunity, because the uh, higher time frame is on the downtrend. So let's see if we can get a good entry trigger here. So okay, So for now, we have this one as one of the indicator for a short trade, but the price is above the baseline. So I need this baseline here to continue lower and the price go back lower, and then I should see a sell signal in here, a red dot, just like that one, but it should be in here, and then this one should continue on the sell zone. Then I will take this trade. Okay, so next is GBP CAD. So I marked this one, so this means that that possibly I am looking for a long trade or long opportunity, because GBP CAD is an uptrend, and here or yesterday the price is just on the 50 baseline, but I'm not sure why I didn't get take the trade, because on the 1 hour chart I don't see any uh, entry trigger yet as of yesterday, but today, okay, so we have already a complete one. This one is the buy stop. The price is above the baseline. We have also the um, buy signal here, and the confirmation is 51.15251. Then this is good to go. So I will make sure that this is in my active trade so that I can configure that later. So once I have that, I have the entry trigger. I use the 4 hour time frame to uh, uh, set my stop loss. So if you notice, the volume today is also very good. Okay, yesterday and today is a very good volume, so we are good here to take this trade. So where to do I where I'm going to put my stop loss? So instead of using VP's TDI, which is I usually use before, I just uh, use some support and resistance. Sometimes, if a buy stop shows in here, I will use that as well. So for example, this is the buy stop. So I put my stop loss few ticks from there. So which in this case, I will put my stop loss in here. So once I have my stop loss, I will calculate my risk, and then put my uh, tranches. Okay, so let me do that today. Uh, I am using my phone to calculate the risk. So let me see. So we have, first thing is the pair GBP CAD. So by the way, I am using a forex calculator. You can download it in Google Store or App Store. Uh, my stop loss is 1.74613, and the current price is 1.756, and my risk by percent is 0.2. So on those parameters, my size is 0.4. So meaning I will trade um, GBP CAD, new order. Make sure that the first tranche is 0.02 and press buy. Okay, so I have the first tranche completed. So GBP CAD, I'll order the next new order, the same 02 and buy. Once I have that, I will set my stop loss. So the stop loss is of course 1.74613. 1.74613. Okay, so I already done my trade, and the next is go to my second account because I haven't set up a EA yet. I'm still studying it. So I'm trading it manually. GBP CAD is that GBP CAD GBP. Okay, new order 02 buy. New order buy. And then GBP CAD set up the stop loss, which is 1.74613. And the other tranche is 1.74613. Okay, we are on this trade officially. So GBP CAD, go to my active trade, move it up, and unplug it. So that's it. So the next thing to do is, of course, monitor, manage that trade later. Okay, so the next pair is Gbp Chf. So we'll skip this because we know that the trend is uptrend, but the price is too far from the baseline. Gbp Jpy, the same, uptrend, but the price is far from the baseline, so we are going to skip it. Gbp Aud, okay, so it started to cross the 200 baseline, which is a sign of a new trend, but this is not complete yet because the 50 baseline is still below it, so I will skip this one as well. So for GBP Ncd, the same as GBP Aud, it is trying to form or create a new trend, but it is not yet complete because the 50 baseline is below the below the 200 baseline. So NCD CAD is also in an uptrend, but it is not yet complete, or it is far or in between the two um, baselines. So if you are one possible trade that you can do here is go to the 1 hour time frame, because yesterday it is trying to bounce in this area. So possibly on the 1 hour, we have a good uh, indicator on the trend follower, which is a buy. This one is not yet, and this one is not yet as well. So no opportunity for me there. So next is Ncdchf. So it is an uptrend, but the price is far from the baseline, so I'll skip this one. Ncdchf, the same. It's uptrend, but the price is way too far from the baseline, so we'll skip this one as well. Ncdusd, uptrend, but the price is below the baseline, so that is not a good sign for me yet to take the trade. Euro USD, I flag it, so maybe because the price is in this market structure, which is the 200 baseline, and yesterday it closed on a bullish candle. So let's check if the 1 hour has already given us a good entry trigger. But for now, We don't have any here because um, although we have the buy stop, but the price is already below the baseline. And on the confirmation, we also have to have a buy signal here, and in the confirmation too, this one should go into the buy zone. So we'll wait if that uh, signals will develop or materialize in the next trading days. So next is Gbp Usd. Okay, so Gbp Usd is trying to bounce in the 50 baseline. So I think this one is a good trade to watch as well. And check on the 1 hour time frame if we have a good opportunity for entry trigger. So this is yes, this one is no, and this one is almost yes. So once these two completed their signal, then we are going to take this trade as well. That is if our or my exposure is not yet maxed out. Okay. So next is AUD USD. So let's see the daily time frame. It's up, but the price is below the 50 baseline. So we'll skip this one. USD Okay. So it tried and trying to continue the uptrend, but it is not yet complete because the baseline, the 50 baseline, is still below the 200 baseline. So once we have that there and it moves back to the market structure, then we'll consider taking this trade. But for now, we'll have to wait. So USD JPY is the same. It's moved up already, but I will not take this trade because the price is too far from the market structure, which is this 250 baseline. So that's it for the forex pairs chart review. Let's go with the oil. So for oil, the trend is still up because the price is um, above the two baseline. But if I will enter this asset, then I will wait the price to go back into this structure here. And if I am in this trade, so somewhere, so let me see my position. So okay, so I am still on this position, and I will check if my 4 hour is giving me a exit signal. So for now, it doesn't give me any. So I will just hold this trade. So that's for oil. Let's check silver. So we will revisit the index for silver asset, and you can use this as a base if you are trading silver company or an ETF. So for me, I am using and trading or investing the index, silver index, and also PSLB as the ETF for index. This one here, the Sprott Physical Silver Trust. So silver is still in an uptrend, and yesterday it tried to bounce on that um, area, which is the 25.09238. So let's see in the lower time frame if it will continue. So it's trying to continue because of this two good indicators on the trend follower. The price is above the baseline and the buy stop is also present. Although the confirmation one is trying to move back, I think this is a good retracement. But the overall sentiment on the confirmation two is still up. So good to hold for um, silver traders in the midterm. Okay, so that's for silver. And then let's check out our two favorite uranium stocks, which is BHP. Okay, so BHP is still an uptrend, I believe, and it's trying to revisit the 50 baseline. So we're still good in here. And for CCJ, which is the chemical, also in an uptrend and trying to revisit, I think, on this baseline. So that's it for Forex, oil, silver, uranium, and the last thing that we need to review is the crypto space. So in crypto, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my watch list. So I have Ripple again, I have Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, and Stellar, and also DAS. Okay, so let's check the chart of each one. Ripple is still on the uptrend, and yeah, the current price is just way above the baseline, so this is a good sign that it will continue. So let's see the lower. Okay, so our buy stop is also good. The price is still on the baseline, so we're good with XRP, or the Ripple coin. Next is Litecoin, the same uptrend, and the base is, the price is above the base. So if you are not in this trade, then you need to wait for the price to go back in this market structure here, and wait for your entry trigger to materialize. So Bitcoin is trying to climb up higher to the all-time high, and currently its price is 53,857, and still in an uptrend. Structure is very good. And then but if you are trying to get into this asset, try to wait for the price to go back in this structure. So Ethereum, so for Ethereum, the same uptrend. The price is above the 50 baseline. If you are going to enter, you need to wait for the price to go back in this structure. Next is ADA, the same uptrend. Price is above baseline. If you are going to enter on this trade, you have to wait for that price to get into this baseline before entering. Next is Stellar. The Stellar is the same uptrend, and now it is near the baseline. So this is a good uh, time to check the 1 hour. It will give us a good entry trigger, but for now we don't have any. So I need the price to get back above the baseline and create a new buy stop, a new buy signal here, and this should maintain its course in the buy zone. But I will mark it so that I will notice it in the next 4 hour. So the last one in my crypto list is the DAS coin, and it's in an uptrend, but the price is above the 50 baseline. So I will not get into this trade until the the time that that price will go back near the 50 baseline. So that's it for today's um, global trading room here in RAFX. So hope you found value on this broadcast today. So I will see you tomorrow so we can review again the global markets using my trading strategy. So goodbye everyone, and talk to you soon.